Primavera Training 13 Leveling of Resources. Leveling of resources. Whenever you plan resources for your projects, there is a chance that you may over allocate resources. Means, for example, if you have 3 missions and you are performing 2 activities and using the missions in both activities, then there is maybe our chance that they are start overlapping. So this is called over allocation of resources. So removing our allocated resources from your project is what we call as resource leveling, and for that purpose in Primavera there is special option is available, that is resource leveling, a feature in Oracle Primavera P6 that generates a lot of interest to adjust a project schedule based upon resource availability. For example, there are 2 activities which you have planned, A activity and B activity, that's baseline. And you have assigned for A activity resource engineer 1 and for the B activity resource engineer 1. But the limit is that you are having only one engineer for performing a work in a 1 day work, but you have assigned the same engineer for the 2 different tasks. So you have to do the leveling. One way is that you have to perform the leveling after the completion of the work A. So now you have done the leveling, so each project will perform its excellence without any trouble or issue. So this is the leveling of one way. There is another way of this leveling. You can assign another engineer, for example here engineer 2, so that each activity will perform their own work without creating any disturbance in the project. So how we do leveling in Primavera? So let's see. Here is a Primavera project. For understanding the leveling of resources, I have created a simple project leveling of resource example. Now I am opening the project. Here is I have created 2 activities, plastering in ground floor and the second activity brickwork at first floor. That is the activity of 6 days and 12 days respectively. And here before you are these 2 screens are appearing, which never appear in the earlier training sessions. So what is in the earlier session? That is the detail window. But how you can see the resource usage profile here, resource user profile here against each resource. But in this activity I have defined only one new resource, that is the mission 1. Okay, now I will filter only display the current project resource. For example, I have opened this example. For that purpose I am using this only this one resource, that is mission, and I have assigned that how many masons can work in a day, that is the 3 masons can work in a day, and standard rate, that is the $40 per hour for the project cost calculations. So now I am going in the activities here. There is all other resources, that is nothing is appearing, but in the mason one, that is of the current project, we can also filter by display the resources only for current project. That's the only one resource, that is the legend, and that is the limit. That in our resource assignment I have assigned that maximum 3 masons can work in a day, so that is the limit line. So here for example in this activity for 10 to 16 November I am using the mason 1 mason each day. So here, but due to overlapping you can see the increment, and means from 13 to 16 days, from 13 to 16 days, that I have to use 2 masons because our activities are overlapping, and there is I am seeing no issue. But if I apply the limit that I have only 1 mason for my project, so what will happen? That's now the limit line is 1, but the activities are overlapping. So if the person is working in this activity, then how can it work in the other activity? So the software is giving the alarming that you have over allocated early units. So here it is showing in the red. So the software is saying that you have to label these things. Okay, now for labeling there is an option, label resources. So here are different options. Automatic labeling when scheduling. So I want to share something with you. Automatic is done in a robotic way. That option is available in the Primavera, but 99% the planning engineers do not use this option. They go for manual labeling. So there is an option. I will show you how. For example, automatic labeling, and I am clicking label. Okay, so here you can see it it is automatically done that after completing this activity, then the other activity will start, and now there is no allocation of our allocated resources. So how I will undo this? I will just click again and click on default. Yes, close. Yes. So okay, I will again schedule my project. So here it came back to its original position. And another thing, this curve is showing basically the S curve of resource. S curve mostly used in Primavera, it is the cumulative of resources, or in the cost uh, profiles you can see the cost, accumulated cost profile. So this is a very good thing for understanding how resources are working in this. So there are lot of options. You can shift this activity from this to this, and you can assign another mason for performing this activity, which is work for example from 13 to 16. From 13 to 16 you need another mason. You can hire another mason for performing this activity, so that our project will not disturb. So that's how we do the leveling. So that's all. Thank you.